What's the day? It's Tuesday, and I don't normally do a live on Tuesdays, so this is me switching things up a little bit. I have a class that I'm doing on Wednesday, and so I am now here later on Wednesdays, and I always thought, oh, I'll do my live as soon as I get there, but then it turns out when I get here, there's a million things to do, and it's a little hard. And so right now I am, let me see what I'm doing. Right now I'm going to try this time. I'm going to see if this works for us all. And whoops, gotta go to the right place. And so, and I'm also, you know, persevering with my, I'm also persevering with my, my camera setup. I'm hoping that it's going to work out for me here. I just saw my text messages. This is, I just want to see something. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. Sorry. One of these days, I'm going to get my stuff together and actually have it all worked out and ready to go and operate on time and have everything set out exactly the way I want it to, and not be standing up people that I said that I would talk to at 2 and sorry, Kendall. Yeah. I need to hire someone is actually what needs to happen. I'm to the point where I actually have enough people coming in that it's getting in the way of me doing what I do. So with that that said, today I'm going to be working with this. It just came in. If you're one of the people waiting for it, I brought the boxes in with me today. This is the Graphic45 Let It Be line, and it is adorable. So I'm going to switch cameras so you can see for yourself how gorgeous it is. And this is their collection pack, which not their ultra collection pack. It's just it comes with the papers and then the stickers, and then of course you also have the elements here. The chipboard stickers, and then I have the other elements too. So these don't come as books, these come as single sheets, and you get 2 of each color. And I thought, since I'm working with Graphic45 and I wanted to show off my switch machine, I thought that I would use their tag die today. And so this is their large tag, ATC tag, and flower metal dies. So this is the ATC tag, this is their large tag. You get both, which is awesome. And so I'm just going to start by finding a piece of paper that I like that has, oh, they're all so cute. I don't know if, sorry, I should be flipping this where you can see it. I'll just do that one right there. Now, of course, they do that thing where you have to choose. Oh no, I like that one. I like that one. We're going to do that one. And but you do have to choose, because of course they make it so that both sides are adorable. I really do think that this is a plot on their part to make you buy more than one pack, which of course works for me as a retailer, but as a crafter I'm always like, oh, which side do I do? I don't know. Let's see, is there an up or down? There is. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is cut off the number edge, and then I'm going to cut a wide enough piece that I can cut my tag out of it, and then you can all watch the amazing magic that is the switch machine. So I'm going to put this down, and I am going to pay attention to the fact that there are words on it and that there's a right way up for those. I'm going to use a little bit of my best craft tape ever. So just hold it in place. I'm learning in my old age to take that seriously, because if you don't, you end up with it moving around. Okay, so now watch this, guys. Are you ready? This is going to blow your mind. hands. It's amazing. It still makes all the crunchy, crackly sounds that die machines make because that's what they do. That's the sound of the die pressing into the plates. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? These machines are $3.99. They're here in the shop. They're selling out everywhere. So if you want one, you have to come here to get it. Okay, how cute is that tag? I already like it. So now I have some choices to make. I am going to actually, I have opened the coordinate pack, which is, I don't always do this, but I wanted to use these colors. Again, double-sided, so, oh, look how cute that is. If I'd seen that, I might have used that one. But this is the side I was going to use. And I'm going to cut out a few of the foliage pieces. And again, I'm going to cut a strip so I don't use... I'm not measuring, I'm just cutting it wide enough to get what I want out of it. Set that aside. I'm just going to follow my own advice and get these paper pieces off just in case they end up in my dies. If you leave little bits of paper from the previous dies on your plates, they'll end up contaminating what you're working with, and you'll end up with little embossed depressions, which is depressing when you've got something in mind. All right, so that's happening, and I'm going to start thinking about, and look how cute, like these flowers kind of actually match what they've got going on, which is interesting because this set came out a gazillion years ago, it feels like. I'm going to do my ultra professional die drop to get my papers out. Everyone knows how to do that, right? Oh, look how cute that is. I'm going to flip this over and do one going the other direction. You know, you'd think with a studio this big that I'd have plenty of room to spread out and put stuff down, but no. So now I have two of these. I might cut more of those at some point. Let's see, and it's got a nice flat top so I can put the thing on there without worrying about it. So this one, so that looks like it's going to impress. So I'm just going to cut all of these out and then see about layering them together. That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? So I'm going to take them and lay them out on my red paper, which is also adorable on the other side. I'm telling you, I'm going to end up buying, I should say. I've already bought it. I'm going to end up stealing from inventory these sets of papers again. I can just feel it in my bones. Is that it? Just those 2, 3? Okay. Now, I should tape all these down again, but I'm going to be a little lazy and see if they'll work like this. This machine's amazing. It has not choked yet, even though I'm not using actual Sizzix dies with them. That's saying a lot when they can just it can handle kind of any die you throw in there without choking. And if you've ever had to crank extra hard on a die when the die used before that is really easy, you know what I'm talking about. Like some of the dies do not work as well. This machine's taking it like a champ. No more cranky pants. Nope. Okay, so there are my flowers. You can see the embossing. Oops. Think about how I put this together to make a flower. Alright, so put that stack there. And I pulled this out because I was thinking about using, so I've got my base here. I like this Let It Be imagery here. This is such a pretty set, I have to tell you. Carol, if you're watching, it's here. I'll send you an email. Okay, so this is going to be my central image in some way. And I think I'm going to back with the pattern. This is the pattern pages. This is not the actual paper. And so I'm going to take this little one and cut a couple pieces of black out of black. And then I'm going to take my Eileen's and I don't have my flower like foam in front of me right now with the little, I have a little thing that I can use to curl paper. So I'm just going to use my scissors to give these a little oomph. A little flowery oomph. Like ribbon, remember in the olden days? Curling ribbon, just anyone do that anymore? Does it all come pre-curled? I'd be surprised. Or now there's probably machines that you can buy to do it for you, right? That's probably more like it. So I like the idea of having this this little centerpiece be black. Oh, sorry, I gotta remember that this camera's a little further back than my other one. So now I'm just gonna build these flowers by adding glue and layering them on each other. And you know, in the center you could also get super cute using buttons or glitter and the like. A little bit of a poppy going on there, it feels like. This one I'm just going to shape by pinching it over my finger, my smallest finger. A little bit of a shape there. Yep. Okay, so there's the flower. Here's some vinage. And I can always cut some more. Let's see where I am with this so far. Oh, no, that's already super cute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What I'm going to do is put this up on some foams. These little square pieces always end up all over the studio like someone threw confetti on the floor. Setting it a little bit. Smudge some of the glue, but I know I'm going to be covering it up with the flour, so I'm not so worried about it. That's a start. So that's not bad for just a couple minutes work right off the bat, right there. And then let's see what we have. So I've got the stickers and I have the die cuts. Now, of course, you can get super elaborate with these, or you could just do a little bit and leave it at that. I just like the whole idea of letting it be. Now, you don't have to go to all the work of creating the flower. One thing that Graphic45 is great at is flowers, and they have lots of flowers. So if you want to just buy flowers, they have those too. I wish I had that. Be yourself. That's so cute. Oh, here. Sunflower wishes and honeybee kisses. There, that's what I wanted to say. All right, so I'm going to do this one. Creating confetti. All right, so now I'm going to cut a few more leafy bits. Oh, why does that always happen? That melodic sound of your die hitting the ground. Tinkle, tinkle. And again, the magic of the switch machine. There it goes. So what I'm going to do with this one, because I don't want quite something so much, so I'm going to take that down a little bit and glue it in. And then add a little more foliage that way. So I could keep going. I could add more flowers if I wanted to make it more elaborate. I could add more stickers. They also have, of course, their journal cards and things like that to go with this, which I don't have in front of me right now. But I kind of like this thing going on here. These were supposed to be working together. So that sort of got a little lost. So one thing you can do, can I have my pen? Oh, so one thing you can do is, you know, come in with a black pen and draw around these. This pen, no, that's too wide. I really just want a really microfine pen to go in around this. Let's see if I could just do it with this, and whether or not that'll look awful. So if you've put down an element and it's lost itself a little bit, whatever you're doing, whether it's on top of your mixed media or if it's into a scrapbook collage like this, coming in and outlining something in some way or another can really pop it out and really make it stand on top of what you've put it on top of. I don't know if you can see the difference that made, but it really brought that element to life a little bit. So that's a nice tip for if you've put something down and your first thought is, uh-oh, that just disappeared. That's one way to do it. Let's see if there's anything else. I actually kind of super happy with it, how this looks already, but it's just so cute. There's so much you can do with this. You know, I think I'm going to leave this. What I need to do is find some cute red ribbon for on the top here. But look how simple that is. 23 minutes later, thanks to my switch machine, I've got a handmade flower, some foliage, and a cute little tag that I could put on a present or send as a card or just give to someone as a little pick-me-up. Especially look how just generally cheerful this is. It's so pretty. Let's see, looks like. All right, so I hope that inspired you to get some of your Graphic45 papers out of your closet and play around with them. They make it super easy to put together fun little things like that. You could easily make that into a card. You need to do that as a card front instead of a tag. But yeah, I hope that was fun and that you're inspired. And if you want the Let It Be, it's here in the shop, so you can come down and get it. All right, take care, everyone. Let's see if I can remember.